Sorry if I'm looking rough. Really long day yesterday and a very short gap between having to do it all again. Anyway, Ukraine, congratulations on the inevitable win. Basically, the virtue signaling knows no bounds. Apparently, we were doing well, right, which is the first. And apparently, Spain were doing quite well. I don't know much about it. I've never watched Eurovision Song Contest because I actually thought that it was usually the worst possible people from each country normally being sent forward. I never did get it. I was like, how come we're putting those fuckers forward and they're shit? But I don't know anything. I mean, really, what do I know? I mean, fucking music. Anyway, so when I heard yesterday, the day before, I don't know, I'm losing track of time now. The other night, when the Eurovision Song Contest was on, I was there with Callum and they said Britain would win. And I went, yeah, it never happened. And it didn't, as I expected. But I predicted that Ukraine would win from the off, and it did. Because apparently the voters, so all the bleeding heart wankers all over the West, all right, that could vote, basically went, I know that band's better, but I'll vote for them out of sympathy. You know, if you did that in colour, that would be called the, like, sort of the racism and low expectation or whatever. But anyway, never mind. So, where were we going? Oh, right, yeah. Your fuel costs, okay? Apparently, it says in the news on the internet, it would have been the papers in the old days, that we're all to expect a rather high money taken out of our account, what do they call it, direct debit, because of miscalculations. Who'd have thought? So they put this wonderful bit of technology in there that's supposed to read your shit as you go, therefore not mischarging you. And then once you've got it, you're nailed to it and you can't do anything. My app on my phone, right, I use Utilita. I don't know if it's the same with everybody else, but they then sent me this thing that you won't be able to use this app, therefore you won't be able to charge up, okay, while you're on the move, and I'm always on the move, unless you accept the fact that we're going to monitor everything you do, second by second. Why do you need that? And secondly, we're going to charge you more for this pleasure, but if you don't like it, tough, because you can't do anything. I've been talking about this for ages. I knew that this would be the case, but it seems to me, right, that all they want to do is hoik you, right? They want to hoik your prices up, and this is going to be, do I put this into this video or do I do it? Yeah, I suppose. No, I'll do it in the next video. So, they keep going to the Reverend Mother, right? Now, the Reverend Mother is on a air source heater, which is, she's had it for years. It's so cheap, right? And she uses a lot of her, because the air source is mixed in with the back boiler on the wood burner. Her electric bill is next to nothing. She's even got a little generator which she uses as well. So they're trying to fix her up, and she's like, no, here's my meter reading, can't be right. Well, it is right. I'm self-sufficient. Honestly, you can almost hear in the other end of the phone going like some fucking vampire with garlic. Anyway, every time they try to fix her up, she says, I'll tell you what, how's about we close the account and I go somewhere else? Oh, no, can't have that. All of a sudden, a bit of capitulation there, because they believe that you're fucked and you've got nowhere else to go. If I lived, say for instance, in the country, I would be completely self-sufficient. I would say, fuck you. The only thing I'd pay for would be the water. Not a lot I could do with that at that point, but I'd be looking into ways around it. Electric, keep your fucking electric. Gas, keep it. Now, they're going to tell you that by law you have to be connected. Whose fucking law? Your law? Fuck your law. But anyway, I would be a cunt. What's the other one they keep trying to do to her? Oh, that was it. The bank. So the bank tried to fit her up a while back. So this little old grey lady walks in. Right. I'll tell you the story in a minute about, because I think I might have told you about it, about the pig before, but we'll get there. So some of you may or may not have seen the Reverend Mother. She looks a sweet grey old lady, but for fuck's sake, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled at all. So she toddles into this bank, and they say, well, a load of money's gone out of your account, and we can't explain why. Well, you better. All right. So she had them there on the ropes for an hour, and they were trying to say, well, there's not much we can do, and there's not much we can help, and we can't get your money to you. She said, well, why don't you just close my account, give me everything back, and we won't bother with an account. They weren't expecting this from a grey-haired old lady. Oh no, all of a sudden, all attitudes changed, everything put right, all sorries were brought out. and she was on her way. But how many old ladies do they fuck over? Because you ain't going to fuck the old lady over. No chance. Mate, it's funny because she's prepared for anything, that woman. She lived in a farm in Wales where the old man was an alcoholic. He was a useless piece of shit, right? So she had to do everything. No vehicles, so she literally had to walk around the farm, and if a ewe was, or a lamb was unwell, she had to carry it all down these Welsh hills. She had to do everything manually. Even no running water. She had to take water that ran across the road and then back onto her land, catch that, put that in a tank and use that. Boiled it up, obviously. That woman is hard as fuck. Give you some idea. When they used to put sheep dip on, in the old days, they didn't tell the farmers that you had to wear all the protective gear. If they did, it didn't reach her. Certainly didn't reach her alcoholic wanker's fucking husband who drank all the subsidies for the sheep. So she used to have to literally chuck these things in and lift them out. She got covered head to foot in sheep dip. Now, sheep dip has some very, very, very nasty chemicals in it. Now, that obviously gets into our food source as well if it's going through their skin, I would imagine. But because of it, she's rattled head to foot in pain. Nervous, the nerves or whatever. Does that stop her? No. Anyway, she likes to taunt hikers because a lot of them are all these extreme left-wing wankers and she just likes to fucking annoy them. And one day, she had this pig, Gerald. I think it's Gerald. I thought it was called something else the other day, but it is Gerald. And Gerald got too big and he was getting a bit of a nightmare. So she sent for a mate to slaughter Gerald because she couldn't do it herself because she was quite attached to Gerald. Anyway, barn, here, hill, road, walkers. Barn, blood flowing down from Gerald down into road. Well, she stood at the bottom of the path. The walkers are looking horrified at her. She just went, "That was the last walkers that asked stupid questions." Off they went. But this is the character of the woman. But they're going to try and fuck us all over. I'm paying a rather large amount of money on my electric and gas at home and I'm not there. This boils my piss. But I'm in a position that until I can come up with something better, I'm kind of stuck. And because it's a rented property, right, I can't say to them, I can't fight because the landlord, landlady, whoever it is that owns the place could go, "Do you know what, you're a pain in the ass, get the fuck out." So my hands are tied. But this is what they really do prey on this. I suppose we should add the other video into this while we're here. No, we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to talk about energy a bit more. So, hope you're all doing well. I'm doing some fucking stupid hours. I worry about you lot, right, in a nice way, because I'm a single man and I earn good money. Now, I know I've got a couple of projects on the go and things have gone wrong, like, but if I struggle for money, how the fuck do you lot get on? Because I'm not earning bad money in this job. You must be really, really, really struggling. And I worry about it. But anyway, there it is. Right, the next video is going to be about why energy. Why this, why that. So stay tuned. I'll put that out in a minute.